Welcome back to Chamber Connection. I'm your host, Mike Evans, President and CEO of the Naperville Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined today by Dennis Papernick of Movement Mortgage. Dennis, thank you for being here, and thank you for your support of the Naperville Chamber of Commerce. Tell the folks at home a little bit about Movement Mortgage.
Well, Movement Mortgage, although new to Illinois, is not new to the mortgage industry. We started in 2008.
Okay.
And with a clear vision of being the largest privately held mortgage bank in the country in the next 10 years. So in 2008, we started with 8 employees, and now we have over 1,000 employees, dedicated mortgage professionals that provide the most streamlined and most one of the quickest loan processes in the country right now.
So launching in 2008 is probably an interesting time for a mortgage company to get started. I'm sure there's a history there, and they saw a need in the marketplace that wasn't being served. And what was that? What birthed Movement Mortgage?
Well, their dedication was to become a realtor-centric mortgage company, okay, and to serve and dedicate themselves to the real estate community, and exactly streamline that process to make the mortgage buying experience a lot better.
Well, and I think that's got to be huge. There's probably nothing more relationship orientated than buying a home, especially somebody who might be buying their first home. So I think having a key partner for a real estate agent who is hoping to gain a lifetime client has to be a great asset.
Yeah, exactly. And how we've done that is twofold. One is we've got a backwards loan process, and we also have a 7-day clear to close. And what we mean by backwards loan process is most loan companies will underwrite the file once there's a property found. We've turned that backwards, and we actually underwrite the file at the approval process. It's a lot more work on our part, but what it does for our clients is it gives them a clear path to closing, and we feel it offers a lot of value to those clients. And then on our operations side, we have a 7-day clear to close, which is an internal metric. Is once that file is uploaded, we're going to have that file clear to close in 7 days.
I think that's also got to be probably helpful for the consumer in that now they know what they can buy versus sometimes maybe getting having the product that you want first, but not the means necessarily to get that. So it's got to make that whole buying process for the realtor easier too. They're showing them houses that they know they can walk right into and close on.
But it helps the realtor as well as helps the consumer because there is a clear path to close. You're not going to find surprises in that loan file. You won't find it on day 30 where you're closing in 5 days. We'll find it out early on, and it would give us time to overcome those problems.
What are you seeing moving people to action, if to play a little bit off of your guys' name right now? Why is the time to act on a mortgage now?
Well, interest rates have been rising. They've risen quite sharply during the month of July, and now they're starting to drift back down again. So we might get another bite at the apple in terms of interest rates. The home affordability index right now is very, very low. The home affordability index means people in relationship to people's incomes versus housing prices. So it's a great time to buy. I often tell people if Rip Van Winkle were to wake up today with interest rates being so low and housing prices being so low, he'd buy a house.
Yeah, that's probably a good analogy. People are often also saying that housing prices are low, but we're hearing about this lack of demand, that the market's slimming down. There's not enough properties out there. Are you seeing people stay in their homes maybe instead of selling, and is that causing or what's the new construction looking like from a mortgage standpoint too?
Well, you can just drive around Naperville and you see new construction going on, and there's new developments going up. It's because the housing inventory is very, very low. Part of the challenge with the housing inventory is there's backed up foreclosures as well as people that are maybe upside on their house on the inability to move. But there's also, we have new people coming into the market, new households being formed daily.
Sure.
I've attended a couple weddings this year, so there's new households being formed all the time, and there's that demand for housing.
Now, your office is actually out of Oak Brook, but a very active member out in this whole region. And regardless of where I'm buying my house, I can work with Dennis Papernick.
Correct.
And why should that? What sets Dennis apart from other mortgage brokers that are out there?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, I'm a 15-year veteran of the mortgage industry. I was president of the Illinois Association of Mortgage Professionals, and I've got I was 8 years in public accounting.
Okay. So
what I do is bring that mortgage experience as well as that financial experience.
Sure. And
I see myself as more of an educator. And what I like to do is educate the borrower on the loan process, help them understand that loan process, explain different loan scenarios for them, then help them select the best loan scenario for them for their short-term and long-term financial goals. I think a mortgage is a tool that can be used towards those financial goals, and
Sure.
if used appropriately in their overall financial plan, it'll help them do that.
What are some of the mistakes people make in the home buying process? Or maybe they bought the home in the refinance process. What are some of the mistakes that people are commonly making that you can help them avoid?
Well, I think some of the common mistakes people make is when they're looking for a mortgage is people are trained just to look for rate. And mortgage planning and using that mortgage for that tool is much more than a low rate. If I usually step back and take a look at their overall financial picture to see what would benefit them more. Some people walk in and they want a 15-year mortgage because they think that's the best plan, but
Sure.
yet they've got credit card debt, they're not putting money in their 401k, and there's a lot of other options that would help them benefit maybe for a 30-year mortgage and a different mortgage plan that would help them create more wealth over time.
And Movement Mortgage obviously has helped people do that. I know you guys have a strong relationship with Zip Realty, which is the rising trend. I mean, the online marketplace. How's the internet changed everybody's businesses here? How's that really changed the real estate market in the 15 years that you've been involved?
Well, 15 years ago, people always had to go to a realtor to get access to the housing inventory. Today, National Association of Realtors says that 90% of people start their online buying process for a home online. So that online experience is where it's at. People are sorting through homes and shortening that buying process by sorting through those properties on that. Zip Realty is an online realtor, more dedicated to the online experience.
What for our viewers at home today, what do you want to leave them with about Movement Mortgage? New name to the area, going to be here for a long time, of course, but you know they're ready to start acting now. As you said, we want to get on those interest rates, and why pick up the phone and call Dennis over at Movement? What's really going to help them move the process along?
Well, again, my experience, and I offer free mortgage consultations to help people go through that experience and see what options are available to them, what opportunities are out there. So many people are sitting on the fence, they're not even sure if there's an opportunity for them in a refinance situation, maybe they're underwater their house. There are still opportunities out there for people to take advantage of that. And just to take a look at that overall process. So I tell people, most people finance a mortgage 2 or 3 times in their lifetime. I do it every single day. Yeah. It's my passion. Allow us to help share our experience with you, and you'll experience the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's been great to have you around the Chamber, of course, and we appreciate everything that Movement Mortgage has done for us, the Naperville Chamber of Commerce. They know how to find you, of course, on your website, but one place that will never lose sight of you is on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Dennis, you've done a great job with that. That's just another level of what's changing in the industry, I would imagine.
Correct, yeah. I do a lot on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and pushing out some information to my clients.
Right. Yeah. Well, we appreciate all your help and support. Best of luck with Movement Mortgage here in the community, and thank you. And this is Chamber Connection. I'm your host, Mike Evans, and Dennis Patrick. Thank you.